One of the more prominent themes in Chainsaw Man is this idea that Denji is a kind of dog, but the meaning of this metaphor changes depending on the context in which Denji is operating. So for example, in the first episode where Denji is hunting devils for the Yakuza, he is effectively working as their indentured servant, and Denji's masters call him a dog in order to express this servitude and to justify both to themselves and to Denji the reason why he doesn't deserve the freedom and lifestyle that ordinary people get to enjoy, because the Yakuza effectively forced Denji to live in really difficult conditions of poverty. But then once Denji joins public safety and starts working for Makima instead of the Yakuza, Makima retains the status of Denji's master and continues to call Denji her dog. But this metaphor has been subtly transformed, and it now acquires a more overtly romantic significance because it gives Denji a certain amount of satisfaction to have a woman like Makima be his master. And the motive that drives Denji to obey Makima becomes more like that of a dog who wants to please a master that it loves, rather than a dog that fears punishment from a brutal master. But there's also an entirely different way in which the metaphorical idea that Denji is a kind of dog gets utilized in Chainsaw Man, and it has more to do with the way in which the devil that lives in Denji's heart has transformed his nature. Because becoming a kind of devil, or at least partly a devil, in the way that Denji has, turns you into an animal in the sense that you lose the senses of sympathy and compassion, which normally give human beings the ability to abide by basic moral rules and function as a healthy member of society. And that's not to say that it's impossible to make a devil, or a fiend for that matter, integrate into society, because both Power and Denji are able to do it over the course of the show. But you just can't treat them in the way that you treat ordinary humans. You kind of have to treat them like a dog. And the way in which you get a dog to behave is by giving them treats. And my favorite example of this comes from episode 5, where Aki Hayakawa is displeased with Denji and Power's bad manners. He wants them to address him as senpai, or master, but they laugh at his arrogance when he makes this request. So in order to make them behave like good members of society, he offers them each a stick of gum as motivation. This is their little treat. And the moment Denji and Power see that they will get a treat if they obey their master's command, they immediately change their tune, and they immediately address Aki as senpai, and he rewards them for their good behavior. And this is part of what it means for Denji to be public safety's dog. Denji needs to be trained just like a dog in order to follow basic rules of morality and social etiquette. And Aki Hayakawa in particular really understands that the best way to train a dog is to reinforce good behavior with positive rewards, with little treats. And so Aki trains Denji to understand that so long as he behaves like a good boy, he's gonna get a little reward.